my favorite spots right now, besides being out in the woods. I'm out in my golf cart, and this thing's running beautiful lately, so I figured, what the heck, it's a beautiful September day, I might as well take it on out to another one of my most favorite spots, and that's a sawmill. I have a to-do list that is massive because, seeing as now it's September, snow is coming, and around these parts, central Ontario, Canada, we could potentially have snow in October at some point, or it could be prolonged and we have it, you know, sometime in late November. But the moral of the story is, with snow on the way, I got to get some of these outdoor jobs done, because once the snow hits, it covers it all and it is done for the year. But because it's so nice out, I took that list and I folded it up real nice, and I actually just threw it away. I'm out here cutting wood because that's what I really like to do. I hope you guys really like being here to watch it. En route there right now, you guys know exactly where I am. I'm at the Red Pine Forest. I have a few trees that I've still been collecting out of that tornado area, and I'm going to use that in order to make some nice new lumber here today. So we're just pulling up here, and you guys can see here, I still got this pile here, and I still got that pile here, and I'm talking lumber. That stuff's been drying for quite some time. I've got these logs here, and these are the ones I've recently dragged out of the tornado area, which is quite a ways back from where I am now. That's dragged out. I'm going to mill that stuff up so that I can clear the bunks off, and the bunks I'm talking about are the log bunks that the logs are sitting on. We're going to get that cleared off so that I can go ahead and extend those things, because I know many of you guys have said to me, Sandy, get out there in the winter time, mill some wood in the middle of winter. And the excuse I've given you guys is either A, the snow's too deep, B, I can't get out here with my equipment, or C, I can't get logs loaded in the winter. And I'm going to eliminate those excuses by potentially using my snowblower all the way out here in the winter, and or extending the log bunks. So getting the log bunks cleared off is the name of the game today. Going to mill some lumber. I think what I'm going to mill is 1.5 inch deck boards, essentially, or decking boards. I'm going to mill those because I've got a few plans up in the old noggin here for a sawmill shack. Basically, it'll be Hillbilly Hideout 2.0. That's not coming anytime soon, though, because I got to get some other things done, including milling the wood, and I got to pick up firewood that I still have on the ground, and I got to prepare my buildings for where I'm going to put stuff, equipment for the winter. Honestly, if you guys are down in a location where you don't get winter, winter is like the turning point in your projects. When the snow comes, projects stop. Well, a lot of projects stop, or at least they transition. If you're not ready for that transition, you end up losing everything under a beautiful blanket of white stuff. So that's the name of the game today. Gonna get this cleared off, get the old log bunks cleared off. Gonna extend them at some point, probably not today, and I think we'll go from there. Anyways, glad you guys are all here. Beautiful day. I got some gas, I got the camera. What else I got there? I got some water, got the drill. I think we got enough stuff here to keep the sawmill going. And because that thing is a tried and tested piece of equipment, my HM130 by Woodland Mills, I don't think I'll have a problem. Guys, thanks for being here. Let's get down to work. All right, let's see what we got here. So you guys can see the nice logs I got piled up. Got my my stickers here. Those are the things that go in between the boards when I'm drying them. But here's where we're at. It's a little messy actually right now. I don't know why I had this piled here, but I'm gonna move that over to this spot. I think I had it piled there because I was moving lumber back up to the shop. Anyways, I got this beauty right here, and this is gonna be one of the ones I mill up today. That's a nice one, and this is probably one of the bigger ones you're gonna find on the property, at least for what I mill. I've got white pines here. The white pines, I guarantee, are over 100 years old. I can't even put my arms anywhere near around them, but I like to leave those. Those are really beautiful trees, really nice seed trees. So that's why you're only seeing these ones. And I know some of you guys have mentioned that the posts around here, or the trees rather, are pretty much like fence posts, and I agree. It's not the biggest, oldest forest in the bush or in the area, but it does the job for me. So clear this off. I don't know what happened to this straggler. Must have fell off the grapple. I think this will probably be the first one we mill up, and I don't know how far I'll get, but we'll see. Those are interesting holes, aren't they, in the dust there? What's that about? You guys see that? How about a look-see? What's in there, I wonder? You guys want to go in there and check it out? I don't think so. All kinds of weird stuff around here. You guys were probably along when you saw the snake the one time under the tin there. When I took that off and I was piling wood there's a snake. Hopefully it's not still there. Yeah. Anyways, this is it. Let's get her going. I don't know who said sawmilling isn't any work, but that thing is a mangy piece of wood. I don't know if that's a word to describe it, but yeah, let's get near the top of this spruce tree here, and so it's got all kinds of limbs and it's going every which way. But anyways, we got it on the mill. One thing I want to point out to you guys, that that log, the mangy looking log, pretty much matches my my cant hook here. This cant hook has been around the block. I've had it ever since I've had the sawmill. So for several years now, I have broken this piece of wood 3 times. I don't know what this handle's made out of. I can't figure out the species, but I've broken it 3 times, and these gear clamps here, or hose clamps as some call it, sort of saved the day. Got a bit of PL Premium on there, got some wood glue, but yeah, thought this was very fitting. It's sort of like a close match. Anyways, let's mill this up and we'll see how we make out. It's going to be a lot of waste on this log, and hence why you probably don't want to spend a lot of time trying to process one of these if you have other logs to mill. This thing is crooked as heck, and with all the curves and the ups and downs and whatnot, by the time you get a straight board out of that, you've probably lost 2/3 of it. So if this thing was a piece of hardwood, this would be firewood right now, but regardless, we'll see what we get out of it. We'll use that for, I don't know what we'll use it for. Well, we'll use that pile of offcuts for firewood for the old maple syrup evaporator. Anyways, let's go back to it. Well guys, this is about as big as I get around here. I don't cut down the massive old white pine, so this is probably as big as you're going to see. This is 19 inches at the butt end. I don't know what it is up there, but it's a pretty good jag, and as you can tell, this activity here is not a sit back and relax. You're slugging sometimes, and I tell you, I nearly broke the handle on that cant hook again, but you guys probably didn't see it. I was checking the thing as I was reefing on it. Anyways, we're going to cut this last one here, and I'm going to call it good. I think it's just about coffee o'clock, and well, that's just about any time in the day, but this is going to be it for me. I got other things I want to do today, and I do want to have a coffee. So let's get this one cut up, and we'll see what we end up with. Here we go. And guys, this is one of those instances where if you have a little floor jack or some sort of jack, scissor jack that you could bring out to lift up one of the ends, this is probably the ticket to solve this problem. I don't have one of those. I know Woodland Mills sells one, and that'd be a great addition at this point. But in the meantime, because I don't have one out here, you guys are going to watch me struggle with this. I want to bring that end up about 2 inches or so it's about level with the other end. Otherwise, what's going to happen, I'm going to waste a lot of wood off this butt end here. So we'll see how we make out. Success. Okay, I just put 2 blocks under there to pretty much level her up at the butt end to this end, so I think we're good. All right, guys. Well, let's not get mistaken here. This is a bit of work here, and it's fun work, but it is work nonetheless. Every time I'm out here, I'm definitely putting a bit of sweat on the brow, and today's no exception. What I think I'm going to do, because I have a fairly big piece of wood left over, I have a fairly big Cant here. I think it's 8x8, and that's big for me. I think I'm going to leave it because, to be honest with you, I am still finalizing my plans. Oh, come on back. I'm still finalizing my plans for the what do you call it? What do you call this thing? What do you call this thing? Sawmill shack. I'm still finalizing the plan, and so I don't want to basically make a piece of lumber that I don't need. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to leave it as a Cant. These pieces of wood are heavy, don't fool yourself. So I'm going to leave it right here. When I come out next time, I'll have just a little bit better idea of one of the small parts of my design so that I can cut this to the appropriate size, because let's face it, as you guys have said, a lot of my lumber around here is pretty much like fence posts, so I got to make use of this thing. Anyways, that's going to do it for me here today. I appreciate all you guys watching. Just a moment ago, if you saw me digging down and searching, the saw made a funny noise, and I thought I hit a piece of nail or something, and so that's what I was doing. As I was saying, guys, I appreciate you all watching. Come on back next time. I hope to see you then, and you guys take care in the meantime.